Hi, I'm Ray. If you like root beer as much as I do, you're in the right place. This is Ray Reviews Root Beer. Before I get to the review, a little trivia in the history of root beer. Root beer has been sold, we have records of it being sold in confectionery stores dating all the way back to the 1840s. And it's believed that soda might have even been added to it in the 1850s. And we have actual recipes for people's personal recipe of root beer going back in the 1860s. It's, like I've said before, it's truly an American drink. So today's review is going to be actually another root beer from Portland, Maine. It says on it, I see a lot of root beers coming out of Portland, and I wonder, are they the same company? Just putting different labels on it, hoping to get more sales. But this one says it's the Sea Dog Brewing Co. In Portland, Maine. So I think I would like to go to Portland if they have so many different brewing companies. Anyways, this is Sea Dog Old Style Root Beer. It's got a little dog face on it with one of those old fisherman hats with a life preserver. So I do not know what to expect from this. My initial impression is just thinking it's going to be salty. Salty dog on the ocean, but I don't know if I've ever had a salty root beer. Its ingredients are pretty simple: water, cane, sugar. That's nice. Caramel coloring, artificial flavors and natural. And again, wintergreen, anise, vanilla, spices, herbs, citric acid, and the sodium benzoate as a preservative. So if you watched my review on Captain Ellie's soda out of Maine, it was the exact same ingredients. So I wonder how this is going to compare, if I'm going to like it or if it's not going to be any different. Alright, without further ado, hopefully I don't spray root beer everywhere, but we're doing it live, so if I do, don't laugh too much. Oh. Yeah, I get the feeling that somebody got a hands on this before I did and shook it quite a bit. Maybe even my own shaking it, trying to get it opened, was enough. I'll tell you what, it feels great on the skin. I just got a little taste of that, so let me try again. It's good. Now, surprisingly, this one is a little bit more complex than the other Portland, Maine root beer I had with the same ingredients. So they are listed the same ingredients, but they seem to be using them in different ratios because the flavors seem a bit more complex. I would say it's creamy in the sense that it seems smooth, but at the same time, it's not like overly creamy. It's not like something I noticed when I first put it in my mouth. Oh, this is creamy. So it's not what I would call a creamy root beer, but at the same time, it's not very carbonated. Maybe that's because all the carbonation is now on my floor. I'm not sure how that works, but I'll give it a 3 for creamy. What's most interesting to me is there seems to be a sweeter aftertaste. Maybe that's the cane sugar. I don't remember if the last one was using cane sugar, but it's sweeter than other root beers I've had, so I'm going to give it a 4 for sweet. Spicy, it is. I said earlier that the sweetness almost kicks in at the end. When it first goes into my mouth, it definitely has more complex flavors. I'm tasting those spices a bit more. It's not what I would call spicy, so I'm going to give it a 3 because I think it's a proper balance. It's very nice. And it's not bitter either. Almost to the point of not being bitter at all. So I'm going to give it a 2 for its bitterness. meaning it goes in smooth, it's sweet, they're spicy, and there isn't anything in it that I would say is bitter. You know, I'm almost getting a taste of what I would call an artificial sweetener. So I'm going to give it a 2 there for being a little overly sweet in that regard. But you know what? I actually do like this one. Yeah. So let me try it cold in a glass and see what difference that might make. Oh yeah, with the foam, that cream is just so much stronger. As always, putting it cold in ice hides a lot of the flavor and spiciness, so that's gone away. I think I prefer it warm, actually, with this one. So in the future, I'm going to drink this one warm, and I'm going to give it a 7 for liking it. Actually, I do. It's creamy, and it's sweet, but at the same time, the first taste is spicy and then turns to sweetness. So I like that. It helps. It's got a cute dog on the bottle, but. There you are. Sea Dog's Old Style Root Beer. Thanks very much. I'm Ray. This is Ray Reviews Root Beer. Cheers.